First of all, thank y'all for coming here today. This is a big day for us at the Sheriff's Office because we want to show that we're involved in the community, and we want to announce an initiative that we want to get folks involved in. I'll read a little something here. The Bibb County Sheriff's Office is implementing a new initiative in Macon-Bibb County based on what we see, what we hear, and based on what we have first-hand knowledge of. We've walked the neighborhoods for safety, we've answered calls, and we've been in the schools. We've visited with church groups, and we've been involved with the community groups. We've seen the hopelessness and helplessness of forgotten communities. We've heard the despair from good people who want to help out and who want to make a difference in their communities. And we've partnered with them as much as we can at the Sheriff's Office, and we're going to continue to partner with them. But we've always done more than just law enforcement in the Sheriff's Office. Our inmate work crews are going out every day to cut up blighted areas and clear out vacant lots and pick up trash. Our outreach efforts are in the schools, they're in the community every day. We've partnered with church groups, community leaders, and everybody else who wants to make a positive difference in this community. We arrest the criminals, we investigate crimes, we work directs, we reach out to the victims of crimes, we hold their hands, we're there for everyone. So now, but we need a little bit more. We need a little bit more, and we want to step it up a notch. And I think it's time that we bring pride into the communities. And this is where the initiative is, and pride here's our new logo with pride, bringing pride to your neighborhood. Now I'm sure you're asking, what does pride mean? It's a lot more than a word. You got that? Coming over here. Pride stands for presence, reaction, interaction, deterrence, and excellence. We can use pride for any of our ills in our community, and we can bring pride to all of our neighborhoods and our community. And just some examples of how the Sheriff's Office will do this, and this is just to get the point across, is that our deputies will be present in various locations throughout our community, so the Sheriff's Office will be there and that the community will know that our presence is felt. The Sheriff's Special Response Team will work as a cohesive unit to cater to the needs of that location. If speeding is a problem, we'll write speeding tickets. If burglaries are a problem, we'll investigate the burglaries. If thefts and shopliftings are a problem in the business area, we'll work those. We'll work in those. They'll be knocking on the doors to let the people know that we're there. The SRT and all the other divisions may call to react to locations to assist the community in their efforts of what they're doing. Our deputies will always be interacting to what's going on in the community. They'll be interacting with members of the community. They'll be knocking on doors to see what's going on in our community. They'll be interacting especially with those wrongdoers that are trying to plague our community. We're going to interact with them and bring them down to the LEC. But we're going to partner with all of our community members who want to help us. All of this is to create a deterrence to the bad things that are going on in this community, a deterrence to the crimes, a deterrence to people who want to leave trash on the side of the road, a deterrence to those who want to let their property go down and become blighted, a deterrence to all of that. And all of this is to put this community on the road to excellence, and to put this community and the people in it on the road to excellence. And we hope that this spurs a conversation amongst all of the people in our community. This concept of presence, reaction, interaction, deterrence, and excellence can be used to solve and address any problems that we have in this community. Put that template on any issue and we can solve it together. I hope that this starts a conversation in our community. This is larger than the sheriff's office. This is more. We're here to strike the spark, and we are here to help anybody who wants to bring pride to our community. And this is going to be our concept here at the sheriff's office moving forward, from corrections to patrol to the gang unit, and especially our outreach efforts. So you're going to hear a lot about pride, and we're moving forward with pride, and we're bringing pride to the community. So now, any questions?
Sheriff, do you have any community partners signed up already?
Well, no. Obviously, Crime Stoppers, Warren Selby saw that we were going to be doing this, and I invited him to come down, and Crime Stoppers is always a community partner. But that's just what this is. We're striking the spark here. I want everybody to join in and bring pride. I want the churches, I want the community groups, and if I start naming off the ones that I want, I know I will miss some, but I want everybody. I'm going to be out in the neighborhoods and in the community this weekend. I'm going to take pride with me. We need to take pride. Everyone here needs to take this concept of pride with them throughout the community. So I want anybody and everybody to join with us. We've got the little logo here and everything, but I want people to take this idea of presence, reaction, interaction, deterrence, and excellence, and I want them to take it forward. And remember, as Leo, our little lion here is named Leo, Leo says, join our pride. Anybody else?
How long have you guys been working on this, and is there an event or anything like that that's triggered you guys to create pride?
Well, we've been talking about this throughout the last of last year. The things things that have happened in our community, the homicides, any of the crimes that we've had. We've also, when we've done our walks through the community, we've seen things, and all of these things taken together. And I challenged my staff. We need to come up with something to address these issues. Things that we do. We're doing a lot of these things already with pride. We're addressing these issues. We're arresting criminals. We're in the neighborhoods. We're doing these things. But we wanted to coalesce this into an initiative to go forward to show what we're doing. So the staff came up with this idea. We moved forward with it, and so here it is. And no one event. It's one of those kind of things that there's not just one event. There's several things taken together, and it's time to create an idea to address that. And that's what this is all about. And it's to get community involvement. It's about the whole community. It's not just the sheriff's office. It's about the whole community, because there are great things going on in this community. There are some great stuff going on, the blight, the things that we see going on downtown, the things. But the sheriff's office, we're everywhere. We're seeing things all throughout our Macon-Bibb community, and this is what this is about. This is to spur a conversation, to spur action, to bring pride throughout all of our community.
What will be the first event or program that you guys put on as part of this initiative?
Well, it's going to be part of our outreach program. This is more of a way of thinking as it is a specific initiative, or the Pride Initiative. Everything that we do is part of Pride. So it's not like one of these initiatives that we're going to say this is Pride and this is part of our Pride event. This is who we are. This is all that we'll be doing. Everything that we do comes back to pride. We'll be putting this on the, we'll make little stickers with buttons. We'll get the word out. But there'll be a handout to where the contact person here at the sheriff's office is Deputy Linda Howard, and you'll be given her contact information and how we can get in touch with her.
So is it safe to say that this is giving the sheriff's office an identity? The fact that you guys want to be, I guess, prideful and have this pride initiative for the sheriff's office?
Well, it's good for that. It's for that. It's the identity, and it talks about what we're doing. It talks about what we're all about. But what I want it to do is to spark that conversation. The hopelessness that we've seen in the community, the things that we see, and I've said this before about the homicides, that people want to take up weapons to start settling their differences and the things like that. That's born of a feeling of hopelessness and helplessness. Well, you've got to counter that in some measure with pride. Let's bring that in, but not just the pride of saying I'm proud. You got to bring flesh to these words here. You got to be present. The sheriff's office has got to be present. The community leaders, the churches, the education, everybody needs to be present. We all need to react to what's going on in our community, whether it's trash on the street or somebody getting shot down the street. We need to react to that. We need to interact. We need to interact with each other in the community. We need to interact with those who are trying to do wrong, with the idea of creating deterrence, to deter people from doing what they're doing wrong, to deter them from the path that they're on to lead to ruination and disaster. And all of this taken together can build an excellent community. So that's what it's all about. Each thing builds on itself to build excellence, and taken all together, it's bringing pride. If I just stood up here and said we need to bring pride to the community, everybody like, yeah, Sheriff, yeah, that's good, go ahead and do it. But we need to put these words and these concepts to action.
Is there any particular neighborhood or issue you'd like to start with, or you feel is a priority?
Whoever calls us. Every neighborhood in Bibb County is our priority. We've done this concept in every neighborhood where we've been walking. We're going to continue our walks. It's a little cold and wet, but but we will continue our walks. We're going to continue that. We continue our outreach efforts. We have our Consider the Consequences event where they come down here to the jail and get a little taste of what the jail's like for some of our young people. Bring pride to that. It's the concept that transcends everything that we do at the sheriff's office moving forward. So whatever the next thing happens, we'll get the pride concept brought to it. So that's, yeah.
What will be different about that than what you're already doing now?
Well, it's more of it's a mindset. We will continue to investigate. We will continue to work the crimes. We will continue to cut the vacant lots. We will continue to do what we do. We will continue to be in the community in our neighborhood watch efforts, our business watch efforts. We'll all do it. This is just an overlay to take that whole idea.
Well, Sheriff, it's interesting that you chose Leo the lion, because pride is a family, a community.
That's right. Thank you. You get it. Join our pride. And so that is exactly what it is. We are a community here. We are a pride of Macon-Bibb. This is it. Join our pride. Join our pride. Don't join the pride of the sheriff's office. So we want you to. We want you to join the pride of Macon-Bibb. Everybody working together in all of the communities throughout our area. Whole middle Georgia pride. I mean, we can go as far as we need to go or wherever we need to go. But you hit it. It is about community. It is about family, and it's all about us working together in this endeavor. So that's what it is. And I've seen this. We've seen this. We're out there on the street, and we walk and we interact with the people all throughout this community. And you see that feeling of hopelessness. You see that feeling of helplessness when you walk down the street and you see the trash on the side of the road. You see the boarded up houses and things. And so we got to have something to spur it on, this concept of pride as a community, as a group, as a concept of these words to go with. All right? Now, I was talking to my staff. You can use this concept for anything. For anything. Give me an idea. Give me an idea of how you can use pride. It doesn't matter. Give me something. And I'll give you something off the wall, but y'all give me something in the community. Give me something. Give me something.
Homicide, since we talked about it.
Homicides. Homicides and gangs. And our people have done this. They're present. Our investigators have been present to investigate these homicides, these shootings or whatever. We've reacted to whatever crime has happened. We've interacted with the community. We've interacted with those who know something about these crimes that happen. We hope that our work deters future, but hopefully we have deterred those responsible for that homicide from doing another one. And we put everybody on the path to an excellent community and an excellent home. All right? Give me another one. All right, now I'm going to go off the wall with you. Here we go. With that light fixture up there. I need to change the light bulb up there. I got to be present to change the light. I've got to react to the fact that there's not a light up there. I've got to interact with the fixture and the new bulb to put in there to deter the darkness and therefore make that an excellent light fixture. So you see, you can bring pride to anything that you can think of in our community. And so you got to let your mind, really, we thought this thing out, and there's the sky's the limit. Brainstorm, community, brainstorm what you think you can do to bring these concepts to make a difference in your home, in your school, in your church, on your street, in your neighborhood, and in our community. That's all it's about. It's just to get people to think about what these concepts are and to think about what they can do to bring pride to our community. All right? That it? Warren, you got anything to say?
Well, we're with you. I mean, as you've already said, it's about community engagement, and for folks to be proud of their community, they got to be engaged, and that's what you're trying to do. So, and make it uncomfortable for the criminals to operate here. So, if you got pride, they won't be here.
That's right. That's right. The counter for hopelessness and helplessness in our view is pride. So, as Leo says, and as I say, come join our pride. Come join our pride. And so, that's it. Any questions? Thank y'all so much. All right. We'll be giving out, y'all got the handout?